You mentioned you've been shot a few times.
Yeah.
What do you think was like the worst one
The
that you
neck
got
shot.
shot?
When I got shot in my neck.
You got shot in the neck.
Yeah. What you call? Was at the liquor store. I was at the liquor store, and I didn't have no shirt on. I just had my jacket on and shit. So I went to the liquor store to go get a shirt. Me and the homies pulled up to the liquor store. I seen my other homie right there. AD talking. He chopping it up on the dead homies. I just hear boom, boom. I go out. But I had just put my thing right there. I just put my pistol on the seat. So because I was putting on my t-shirt, so I just put my t-shirt on, threw my jacket back on. Probably like 4 seconds later, I hear boom, boom. So I grabbed my homeboy. I don't know why I grabbed him. I grabbed my homeboy and I was reaching for like the Bricc at the same time. So when I did that, I'm like, nigga, I'm sitting there and I can't feel nothing. But I got hit in this shoulder, and my boy wasn't nothing but this, like, shoulder like a little bit. He kind of short. So he, like, come right here. That nigga would have been shot all in his neck if I didn't grab him. But I end up, that's my dog. It's like my brother. I take a bullet for him again right now. But, you know what I'm saying? I was stuck in the car. My shit was twisted. I had a Breitling, a bust down Breitling. That motherfucker was in the middle of the street. Nigga, I got hit with one bullet, the 4.5. But they scary. They shot from across a busy street. Like, Crenshaw, you know how big old Slauson. They said we was on Slauson, so they shot from one side in the alley over there by the alley all the way to the other side of the street.
Damn, that far, and they just happened to
just a luck shot.
You.
Yeah, they say it was like 8 shots.
Oh, okay.
I only heard 2. And then I went out and I woke up. Like, I think it came in right here and it lodged in over here. So, like, the impact, like, kind of knocked me out. So when I woke up, when I came to, I'm like, man, hey, don't let them kill me. I'm like, stand over me. I'm like, man, get me in this car, take me to the hospital, man. They ended up taking me. My boy was panicking, driving 100 miles per hour. I'm like, man, slow down, because I didn't have no feeling, so my neck keep. I'm like, bro, like, if my neck broke, you making it worse. I'm telling you, like, I shot in my neck. They like, ain't no blood coming out your neck. Ain't no blood coming out your neck. He went over and dipped my head, smacked the seat, boom. I'm like, cuz, I wish our hands could work. I'm like, if my hands was working, I'd fuck you up, bro. Slow down. And then my other homie just pushed me back against the seat and hold me like that while we was driving. And because he still was driving, he was panicking. Like, it wasn't even, like, you can't even blame him. I don't know what the fuck was going on. He probably thought I was dying or something. He was trying to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, that's crazy like that you were actually awake for all that.
Yeah, hell yeah. I didn't go to sleep from that. I didn't get no surgery or nothing.
No surgery, no nothing? You get to the hospital? And what happens?
I mean, I was there. I was stuck. I was paralyzed for like 6 months. But like 4 months. But they never cut me open or nothing. I never went under nothing. I never went out. But they started giving me medicine and shit probably like 8 hours later.
8 hours later?
Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
They talking about they had to see everything that was going on first and see where I was headed at and make sure. I'm like, man, if y'all don't give me some fucking drugs, man, this shit hurt.
Yeah. Damn. You're awake like, the whole time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I'm talking about not even a pain pill. Like,
what the fuck?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
So at some point, you know, you're in the hospital and, you know, you're realizing, like, damn, I can't fucking move.
Yeah.
Like, what was your thoughts? Like, what was going through your head, like, when, you know?
Man, I'm like, once my hands start moving again a little bit, I'm like, man, at least I got my trigger finger. I'm finna go on a rampage. They're gonna just have to kill me.
Yeah.
That's how I was thinking. Like, I'm finna just go wheel myself down the eye block and just go crazy.
Go crazy on it. What was the doctors telling you? Did they tell you you'd never walk again?
Yeah, he was a bitch. He was a bitch. I should have slapped the shit out of his ass when I got to walking. But like I was in the bed, like when I first got shot, and he was rubbing the bottom of my feet. So what happened? My nerves were shattered. I fractured my neck, C2 through C6. I was like buff as hell when that happened. I was fresh out. So I had fractured my neck, and my nerves was shattered. So I had to wait till they start. You know what I'm saying? Coming back together. Yeah. So I telling them like I could feel you rubbing my foot. He like, no, you can't. You're paralyzed. You'll be. He's like a Middle Eastern dude. You'll be paralyzed forever. You'll never walk again. I'm like, bro, I just felt you rub my feet. He's like, you want to feel me rubbing your feet? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, all right, cool. Like, shit, I can't. That's the doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. And my mom, she's stressed. And one day, like 2 months down the line, we sitting inside the hospital, we watching TV, and I just move my legs up, like, and she like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I was like, oh shit, I was trying to get comfortable, and my legs just moved. She like, what the fuck? We like, oh, she ran and got the nurse. Went to rehab, physical therapy after that for like 4 months.
Did they remove the bullet?
It popped out on its own, yep, like, probably like a year and a half later. I was at the Lil Wayne concert when it popped out. It was
No way.
the first little tour where he took Nicki Minaj and them with him. Yeah, I'm trying to think what the fuck the name of that tour was though. I am not a human, is it? It was something like that. I am not human. One of the motherfuckers. That's when that little shit. Yeah.
From something like that, did you ever get any PTSD or anything?
Man, I'm fucked up from that shit. I can't hear no loud sounds. I don't even like to hear guns go off and all that shit. Like, if it gotta go off, it gotta go off. But, you know what I'm saying? Crowds of people, because I never seen my shooter. Like, I got shot in my back twice. So, like, when I be around a gang of people and then there be, like, a lot going on, there be people behind me, I always go, like, put my back up against the wall so I can see everything that's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm real observant. Every car that pull by, I be more like, I don't give a fuck what state I'm in. I own the car as soon as it, you know, that shit ain't, man, that shit fucked me up.
When you realized you were going to be okay, what was like your first thoughts? When you first started to move, you know what I'm saying? And you was like, I'm going to make it. Were you like, you had just happened to be alive? Or were you just like mad that you went through this?
I was just, I when I started moving again, it was like, let's get it. I wasn't mad. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I was just happy. Yeah, like you said, like, shit, I'm about to just move forward, like, with what's going on. You know, I'm a soldier. You know what I'm saying? What don't kill you make you stronger. So I worked out, kept working out till I got back right. My hands still fucked up. Like, I barely could move that motherfucker like that. But that shit. Out of all of that, I'm still alive with it. Fuck that hand, fuck it. Let's get it.
I'm glad you made it, man.
God got me here for a reason, so I'm right here serving my purpose, whatever it is.
It's a rough experience, man.
Yeah.